Very slowly, spring is arriving to my corner of the world, and with spring, just as slowly, as softly as nature, I begin to awaken from my own long, long winter. This slowness of the gradually awakening earth, of the subtle signs of spring, of ever-changing nature, gently allows us to pause, as if telling us to slow down a little, look, observe tiny details would normally pass by without notice, marvel at the subtlety of new beginnings, and remind us that everything takes time. Well, this is how I like to think, what I am teaching myself to be more receptive to, becoming vulnerable to the feelings and rhythms of the ever-changing nature of life. But truthfully, I am not naturally slow or light-hearted. I am not naturally soft or gentle. Rather, quite opposite, always running, always rushing to live, to be on time with my own self-imposed concepts and deadlines. Normally, by Sunday, I would feel exhausted and burnt out, then waking up on Monday again, feeling like I am not doing enough, behind in life, comparing myself to everyone else, and I'd be playing catch-up all week again until the cycle repeats itself. I come time and time again to my secret garden. When you look at it from afar, it still looks rather sleepy, still barren. Come closer, look with a watchful eye to notice little buds swelling on the hawthorns and birches and oaks. This might as well be my last spring here, who knows? I've only shared this place with 2 other people in real life, 3 by extension. It's special to me, a place I want to hold on to, but sometimes living also means letting go. Sometimes we hold on so hard to something that we don't notice how holding on prevents us from becoming who we are meant to be. Sometimes we live through experiences, good or bad, only to learn from them and then move on. This place taught me to see, to embrace solitude, to think creatively, to slow down my life every once in a while. It took me years to understand that slowing down does not mean failure or giving up on your dreams. Rather, it means you find new meaning in the journey towards it. Towards that version of yourself you want to be. Not the final goal, which of course is grand and all, but the thing with goals is that once you reach them, achieve that big and important thing, the euphoria of it will wear off and you will wake up again, still standing there on the same path. And I don't want that path to be barren. Notice the teeny tiny details that make up the whole picture of life. The life that happens every day, not once in a while. It's like Rilke said, I want everything quiet and simple. For me, walking barefoot, sitting still, reading, listening to stories, and now and then telling some myself. Eating fruit, drinking milk, longing to create, but with patience and many insights. It's so simple, isn't it, to slow down, but so difficult at the same time. We think slowing down means moving to the countryside, carving out time in our busy day to do nothing, then feeling guilty about it. Look at others enjoying their beautiful lives, thinking, well, they are lucky, but I will never have anything like that. I don't have time, nor money, nor ability to change something. And that's true, that's what I thought. So I moved to the countryside when I could, only to realize that, again, I followed myself here, with all my anxieties and the desire to run still. But slowing down and living doesn't need a carving out of time. It doesn't need an extra hour in your day. It's in the simple things, in the little things you already are doing. At least put down your phone when you're eating. Close the computer, shut it down, focus on your food, on each bite. Touch your food by hand when you're cooking, with all its weird sensations. It's looking out the window on your daily commute and observing the scenery change as the train swiftly moves from one town to another, or looking at people, their beautiful, different, strange faces you might even learn to recognize at some point. It's so funny, but I recognize so many strangers that I don't even know. I just see them in the streets, in the same places where I go to day after day, and there is something beautiful in that. I am learning to slow down too, to do all that I expressed above. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I have it all figured out. It's also just a pretty picture. Documenting this life, creating these videos, romanticizing nature, life if you will, that simply is something that helps me on this path of looking inwards, giving myself time to notice and be something that naturally I am not. One day I know I will look back at it with fondness, noticing how far I've come. For you, something else might work, but I hope that you will too cultivate that something that will make the path you're standing on more beautiful. Life still happens in those slow little moments, Thank you again for listening to my musings. I hope it all made sense. I'm not sure. These are just the ramblings, the thoughts that I got while walking in my secret garden again. I will see you again soon.